Well,
No more giraffe.
Bailiff said that they were just lit. That they slept.
Penis.
Good.
Last time around, we had a travel session. We were on an island, we bought some stuff, we generally fucked around, we helped one of our NPCs acquire an item to help them. It was a super fun time. Pretty uneventful. And then we boated for a bit. Yeah, we repaired the Phoenix, and well, we didn't retrieve the Phoenix last session. We retrieved it the previous session.
Yes.
Yeah. Last session was pretty uneventful. And then we made it back to Kylen-Jaal and Great Port. Hey. About a year and a half, yeah. Minimum. I mean, I feel like it should be more time than that because we've spent a lot of time. No. Well, we didn't spend a lot of time before we realized we had Windwalk. We only acquired Windwalk part of the way through that time. Yeah. Like, yeah, that wouldn't. Yeah, that only would have helped us like a little bit, but.
Can did we fix the crow or raven or whatever on the flag?
It
The I think you probably mean like the figure.
like,
The
on the front of
figurehead.
the boat.
I think it's called the figurehead. Yeah, it's called the figurehead. And it's set at the. Yep. The figurehead of the phoenix. Well, we have to turn it back into phoenix because Como got
Well,
it
if it's
turned
still a
into
bird, just paint it red.
Yeah. And then we also need to, like, I don't know if that was like a part of fixing the ship, because I, as the captain and owner of this boat, I renamed it to the Rising Phoenix. I don't know if... I still have to... Yeah, I still have to do the stuff. Mm-hmm. Yes, I would like to finalize the ownership of my boat. Yes. Yeah, we're fine. Me
You
and
should
my
see
crew
the
are
other guy.
quite capable. Yes, we have. Yes, we have to take care of some business inlands, unfortunately. Um. Yes. Yes. worry about it, darling. No, don't. Don't. Hey, don't.
You're
Don't
good
worry.
now. Don't
It's
worry
quite
about it.
okay.
Take a minute to breathe.
I'm gonna make with my ring of roses. I'm gonna make a rose that's like dark ocean blue. And I'm gonna hand it to him and say, "You're doing a great job. Thank you so much." It's called the Rising Phoenix. I believe there might be. We went through a storm when we got here, and it did take some damage, but it should be mostly fixed. But there might be some leakage. But that's all. Like, we fixed it when we were out at sea, but there might be better care. Yeah, of course, of course. Yes, thank you.
It was previously known as the Laughing Raven. That was its previous registration. That's kind of important information. It was ours before that. What'd you get
Yes.
back? Yeah. No one will come knocking, or at least if they do, give us a call. We'll be there.
Your best is amazing. I just waved.
Oh, oh, okay. I was hoping I could get one more word in for something we wanted. Yeah. Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, would it be possible to paint the
Figurehead.
here, the figurehead, uh, some orange and yellow sort of. Yeah, absolutely. If it's not too much trouble or anything like that, yeah, it's very minor. Thank you very much. I should be good. Anybody else?
No, you're doing great. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I shake his hand. Thank
Aw.
you.
Poor boy. Right. What route will we be taking?
We might be able to fly in. Yeah. We have access to a spell called Windwalk now. Arya and I have the ability to cast it on most individuals, and it gives us the ability to fly at incredible speeds. There are some disadvantages to it, but as far as I understand, it wouldn't work for Mr. Shea over here. That's fair. But it would work for most other individuals who don't have the same similar condition. That would probably help us get access to Onsta and also to be able to travel effectively anywhere on the continent within a matter of an hour or two at most.
Starry does also have a teleportation circle that he knows that is in Corvan. Yes. Yeah, because you don't have the spell because you're stupid.
It'd probably be good to scout out that location before we use the teleportation circle, otherwise we'd be going directly into Empire hands.
We can talk to the guy.
Sure. But I believe I interrupted you. You were telling us a little more about what's been going on. Would you be able to provide us with an updated map of which areas are under Empire control, which areas are not? Yeah. Also, ideally, we use Windwalk is an interesting spell to use. I'm not 100% confident on whether or not we should use it. Here anyway. The two druids from the Eastern Empire are still alive, and they would see straight through it if they saw us. We we actually have a little bit of information on that. Cuomo had a letter from one of the druids, written in Druidic, that gives a somewhat roundabout but easily trackable way to get to one of their locations. I believe it was Desiree.
Yeah. Bitch.
Is it similar to the cave that we went to? Is Desiree the person whose cave? Okay. Okay. I also would like some clarification on that note. Is that a note from Julia to Desiree, or
To Como,
okay?
because
Okay.
she wanted to inform her boyfriend where she was. Yeah.
Okay.
But now he's dead, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
Creatures.
Um, we're we, you know us. We usually don't, so don't worry, we'll forget in 20 minutes. Also, would Goran know anything about this kind of school of thought that Desiree is going down? Like, so, anything about the sort of techniques or things that she's doing? In this case, nice. Um, give me a sec. Uh, two things. One, are you gonna get a hand with this? Two, or if you want to make an independent check, that might also be a good idea. Also, wouldn't this be Arcana in this case? I Yeah.
Can I give
Yeah.
Goran advantage? Yeah.
I only have a +2.
Well, I only do. Me with Desiree? It's been a while. I don't know.
I'm not asking. Well, so this is more so I'm asking as a druid what druids would be doing in this situation. I'm not asking about Desiree's. Yeah. I also have ways to land. Ways of the Land. It was a book you gave me at the beginning. I was like, oh hey, druid shit. About. Absolutely, yeah. I've been using it throughout the entire campaign. Whenever we're here, you wouldn't let me use it on the Arctic Wastes, but whenever I've been here, I've been like consulting it regularly. I'm gonna. Uh, um, does a 22 hit? Well, make the cut. You know what I mean. It was almost nat 20. Ish. Fair. God.
What
Oh,
the fuck is going on?
roll me a death save.
Okay.
Carnivore 3 electric boogaloo.
Yeah, so basically we're having a lore dump about what we've missed in the time that we're there.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
yeah. Uh,
Well, who are
with
we
Ari's
even
help,
talking to?
Shay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, I think so. I'm gonna communicate all this information to everybody, of course. Um,
Thought it was funny. Okay.
good. But yeah, I think there's a lot of different variables here, but realistically, we have to be very careful with the druids, especially because they're probably going to be able to travel via plants. They're asked out of anywhere. So unless we can catch them off guard or in a position where they wouldn't want to run, we're kind of fucked. In terms of capturing them. That, or we have to focus fire them so much that we just kill them in one round. Yeah, it'd be interesting. If we can get Power Word kills a 9th level spell. God damn it. I'm actually I'm 4 levels behind actually, but no, I'm 3 levels behind. Well, for that, I do. No, I'm at 20th level. It'll be interesting. But I can't Power Word kill. Starry can.
We can take that when we get to it, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is not now.
Does this mean that she can like use the animals and plants to like spy on us?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah. I can do it.
And how are we supposed to smoke weed?
God.
Arya is reminded of that one high as fuck turtle.
Oh yeah, the fucking turtle. Is that turtle okay? Do we know if that turtle's okay?
Well, he's in Enselham.
I ain't saying a damn thing.
Salad. What happened?
What did you put in that motherfucker Zaza?
A what?
We'll see if it passes my passive insight.
Let's see if it passes my actual insight. Okay. Passive. Then I guess.
17.
Fuck you,
Nope.
I see through it.
Arya's
Me
a
too.
Zalin. What did you do?
It's not technically something I did. It is
What did you do?
I introduced him to Andesite Shay, and Andesite Shay did the rest.
Shay, what did you do?
Y'all got him arrested. Is there something wrong with that? Alright, what do you want to say?
Christ. I need a new dealer. We all need a new dealer.
I know.
Weed.
Hey, look. I need access to various
not.
plants.
I got him in trouble.
That fucking Zaza, bro. Yeah, I just don't have a dealer at the moment because I'm a drifter, you know, I go around, I travel and shit. What?
So we need access to various plants and things. It's hard to find somebody who can actually source the various miscellaneous flowers and leaves and shit that we need.
And also, we don't want just any bottom of the barrel regular weed, okay? We want that good shit.
I am. Hey, look. Yeah. Nice. What did you expect from us? Like, honestly.
More?
I mean, you have. Okay, hear us out on this one. Not yet. But really though, we do need to find somebody to source those materials for us so we can re-up on any of those natural ingredients. It might be worth bringing him into the fold, or looking the other way on some of his other proclivities.
I pull out my gun.
You're in a.
Pull out my wand of
Wait.
fireballs.
By the way, is the carriage like covered or in the?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a limo.
Now
It's a
I kind of
limo.
wish Valeth could put the shotgun back in riding shotgun. But I can't because I'm in the carriage because I was talking. Damn it.
Can I look out in front of us?
I'm
Sight,
also doing
smell,
that.
sound. Let's fucking go.
Can I make a perception check? Am I allowed?
I needed 22.
Nice. 17.
Like 22 for me.
I could use Flash of Genius and also get a 22. I'm not going
You
to.
can give me Flash of Genius.
That's true.
I get
Actually, yeah,
27.
I'll give you Flash of Genius. Smells like Teen Spirit.
How far away? Blackstone.
How many soldiers? How large is the army? Like how many people do they have down here? Mm.
Which city is this?
Wow. Okay.
Which city is this?
Blackstone.
Blackstone. Okay.
I can't remember. Was Blackstone on our team? Like, did the Empire take that yet? I don't remember.
Oh,
Nope.
nice.
Okay, well if
You
it's
wanna stop the
completely
help?
encircled, then we can just dig in and wait until they have no supplies and shit and then kill them.
Yeah, that's
So
called a
it's not-
siege.
She's still
What
free.
about the civilians?
We could speed things up. Interesting. I have chaos prepared, right? I have chaos prepared. Fucking go. Okay, so we had a long rest before we got to port. Awesome. So, hey, Caroline, do you wanna do the thing we did in that one city in what's it called? What was the place called again? For the
You mean the one with Child, the monastery one, and
not the monastery one. That operation didn't go well.
no, I know. We
think it
ran
was
away, and Arya realized that she's in love.
Hammerhold?
Yes.
Was it Hammerhold that we where Jack and I suggested our asses into victory in that siege?
Hammerhold was the king thing.
Aurora.
Well,
we could sneak behind enemy lines.
I
can
will say
cast
also,
Gia.
if we're trying to break through the walls, I have explosions. And not just like fireball, I have gunpowder explosions.
Explosives.
That's good.
There's also a
We'll save
network of tunnels underground, but they might be guarded.
Yeah, we be able to speed this up. We have a few different methods. Also, this is gonna be really fun. I have something prepared that's gonna piss Riley off.
My parents are in there.
Yeah. I'll save that for later.
Ow.
Arya, do you mind gas moding us?
I don't have that.
God damn it. We'll have to be back. I have it prepared. I need my 6th level spell slot for chaos.
Explosions.
I mean,
yeah.
at worst, I could just send Gecko with some fire breath to see if I can't hit the enemy lines, siege weapons, or any sort of fortification that they have. Doesn't even have to be fire.
It's probably not a good idea to waste.
Can you send Gecko in to check on this address? To see if there's 2 old elvish people in there?
I mean, that's more of a matter of whether or not he decides to listen than whether or not I
Gecko?
can tell him.
Can you please check if my parents are still alive? Please. I will give you anything you want.
I mean, all you gotta do is peek through a window, dude.
So, okay, I have a... Nice. I have some
I'm gonna look through his
questions.
eyes, because he can't communicate.
So,
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, there's the sign outs. I'll, like, describe.
You can't read.
Well, it has, like, shapes. Thank you.
The perception check was 21. Oh, hang on. Gotcha. Give me a minute. Well, he has a skill perception +3. Wisdom is +1. That would be. Hang on. Just give me a sec.
No, what's intelligence?
16.
16.
No, the roll is 16.
What?
His
Huh?
intelligence is 2.
Yeah.
Can't read.
I would say, I don't think in a fucking military combat people are gonna look up and see a bird and be like, holy fucking shit, guys. See, even still, it's just a bird. Animals do shit.
Well, they can either look at the
birds.
bird and guess whether or not it's a spy, or they can continue being shot at.
Literally.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Well, that's good. You can just relay that saw the Gullet Barn in, the building's still intact. Got some people inside, but Gecko didn't look in.
Well, that's a good sign. At the very least. BS! No, it's just his dad yelled. Yeah.
I have a question for Shay. So, for the current state of affairs, where does the Empire? So, does the Empire control the Blood Peak Mountains? Okay. Fair.
I mean,
I have a question.
mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't. So that's like a question mark. Maybe they have control. I'm gonna ask more questions about Clearvon in a second, but where does their southern control extend to? Okay, good to know. Good to know.
I mean, I'm sorry at the very least, and stuff. Do you have connections to Ermont? We know people there, people who are interested. Yeah.
I kind of doubt Arya would want to help, to be honest.
That's
Yeah. I do believe, yeah. Yes, I am quite a weirdo in consideration of what is normal for my tribe. My people, really. They do like to fight, so that is a very, very good possibility. Oh, side note, or side question, did we ever establish which tribe I belong to?
Um, all right, I have more questions
Yeah.
about Clearvon. I know you can't give me solid information, but estimates are good enough. How far north have they pushed into Clairvon? Okay, so Onsta is the last hope. Their last hope. Yeah. Okay. I'm currently just... Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Onsta once. It's not a fun place to be a bad guy.
Alright. I'm just working on getting a map together here. Out of character. Just because I feel like that's going to be necessary. Alright. Can you give me a second? Hold up. I'm currently just drawing out the northern control territories. It's going to be a bit of a rough map, but I think it fits the vibe. I apologize about being
Nah. Stole she though? I'm gonna go visit my sister. Has Genevieve moved? My sister. She lived here before. Well, she's younger than me by like a few years. But yeah, she's pretty. Do you know where she is? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what? Have a good day. Are there like guards anywhere? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are there any that has my insignia? Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. Well, yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go up to some guards. Um, I'm looking for Genevieve Skavlan. It does not really matter how you pronounce it. What did she do with her hair?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that either.
Well, she's my sister.
And we're members of Blue and Black. I show them the sash.
No. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Governess.
It's all
That's
right.
fair. What vibrant color? Oh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, I meant for it to be just they just kind of tagged along.
Sorry to impose.
Yeah. Well, it's been long. um, well, we went to the Arctic wastes, and we were there for a long time. Yeah, I know. We're doing okay, yes. Yeah. Hmm. That's good. She's my sister.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, if Detective Shay doesn't have other or pre-made plans, I don't know if he does.
we wouldn't mind.
Also, did you move? The house? Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I haven't.
I'm just gonna like say something in Thieves' Camp to Caroline. Not like directly, but like I'm talking to somebody else. Just be like, hey, Caroline.
I'll have a fake conversation with you.
Yeah. Just gonna hey, so we should blow up another port. I don't think Raiden Port is the play, but the Droll Cache port sounds pretty good if we blow it up again.
It's under Imperial control still.
Yeah. So, and I'm saying to... Nice. I'm just like, hey, this economy, get the money.
This account.
Caroline, you hear... Maybe we should explain that Elda is back. Well, not it's not. I can say it in like they are back.
The cat man.
They with an implication. Hold up. Wait, we're on stream. When I say they with an implication, I'm not being a white supremacist here. I just want to make that clear. We're talking about Elda Soraya. I realize this is on stream. No. Okay, well, this is on stream. I don't want to take it out of context. Or if there is context.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Technically, in Thieves' Camp, there's never
context. I want to make sure I'm covering my bases here. I realized the words that came out of my mouth. There's an implication. I should know better. Anyways, before the accidental racism,
Yeah, good job.
yeah. Anyways, so
Mm-hmm.
Elda Sarai is back. I say it with you know, it might be worth explaining that.
Yeah. Well, maybe you'll be able to talk to Elda soon. Maybe you can get a bit more friendly again. I know you disagree, but maybe try. Uh-huh.
So while Riley is gone, I have made a
Predisposed.
map.
Since you've been gone.
You mean a map?
Made a map.
Is it a good map?
It's a dog shit map, but it works.
Perfect. No good maps allowed.
Yeah, that is the maximum amount of effort I'm willing. I made a legend. Anything that's an octagon is contested. Anything that's in
Filled in.
yeah, it has got a crosshatch on it is confirmed Empire control. And then anywhere that is behind enemy line, the red dash line, of course, is contested territory. At best.
Cool.
Yeah. We don't know about any of the other cities being filled in, but I'm just gonna ask Raleigh to put a dot on everywhere that's contested. On any of the cities that are contested, and then I'll update the map. God. It is annoying to not be able to fly anymore.
If it makes you feel better, I've never been able to fly.
Yeah. Alrighty. Riley. Oh, in campaign notes I put the map that I've made. Is it accurate? That's alright. Good enough. Yeah. If I'm just gonna show that to Jay when I see him next. I just run it by him and be like, hey, can you point out everywhere that's contested territory? I would want to make him way back eventually. Yeah. Can I quickly? So instead of just having the conversation, would you mind just like putting a dot on all the cities that are contested whenever you have a chance? Oh, okay. In which case, let's go. Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, it doesn't have to be right now, but that's for future. Isn't Nephlius in Stolshi?
Yes.
No, he's not.
What?
He moved.
Is he? He moved.
But he
He's in
was
blue and black
here.
now.
Oh, okay, good. um, I
Probably
mean,
easier just to use his old place.
how much would it cost to like buy it? Yeah. How much would it be cost leasing it? Jesus.
Well, he did
Stolshi
sell
is a
magic
big
items.
city with a lot of trade.
God. Yeah, we can crash there for a night if at all possible, but is there anywhere residential that we would be able to like lease for a year? Looking more for like a house. Yeah. Fair. Fair.
Anyways.
I'm just gonna like pull everyone aside, whenever I get a chance. Do we want to make a political donation here?
I mean, I'm gonna give my my sister money anyways because she's my sister and I want her to be well taken care of.
Yeah.
And I don't think that would be considered a political donation
Fair.
since it's my sister.
Fair.
But I mean, you can do whatever you want. She's also probably getting paid from Blue on Black too. Well, she said that she is, at least a little bit. But if you want to give her more money, go ahead. She would probably be very grateful.
Yeah, I'd personally be down. Anyone else?
Erasmus is
Francis.
down.
I'd imagine any time that Rasmus meows and your cat's in the same room with you, he's just like, what the fuck is going on? Where did this cat come from?
I mean, we have a cat at Blue on Black.
Yeah, there was a cat.
Yeah, we have a cat there.
Nice.
It's Draco.
Yeah, it's Draco. Hi.
Oh.
He's here.
Hello, Draco. Hi,
Oh,
Rasmus.
he's leaving.
Oh.
Auditioning. He's probably going downstairs to eat.
Yeah.
Sure.
Draco's
Yeah,
here.
20
He's
minutes
just
or
being
so.
quiet. Yeah, break time's good.
Oh.
I'm aware the
no.
mics are hot. I'm the person who pointed out that I accidentally said something anti-Semitic earlier.
What?
It was not intentional.
What did you say?
I said they with an implication.
Oh my god.
The words with an implication. I was trying to imply Aldous Ray. I did not imply.
Implications are a fictional being.
Damn it,
Look,
Goran.
look. I pointed out that I fucked up.
Well, that's
And you're
good.
not even white.
Yeah, kind of makes it worse actually.
What do you mean? All white people aren't Jewish. That's not how that works.
No.
No,
But
it
it-
like
It's not better
it
to
is
say
attached to
anti-Semitic
white
things for
stuff,
you
yeah.
being white.
um.
Oh, you got wings?
So remember when I said they with an implication? So white supremacists use they in quotes, specifically European. So yeah, well, I mean, so here's the thing. I know that I'm just covering my bases, and it's worth talking about. I'd rather you guys be educated on what these various things mean. Obviously, I'm racist towards furries. Yeah, of course
Yeah.
I'm racist against furries. Who furries are clearly the worst. I would like to make it clear this is sarcasm. I would also like to make it clear the following statement is sarcasm. Furries clearly experience exactly what is equal to, or if not as bad as, Islamophobia or racism.
Yeah,
Obviously.
because it's 100% true that furries have never been racist or anti-Semitic or any of
Yeah,
those things.
or they've never experienced
Never.
any discrimination.
Never.
Yeah, their discrimination is totally worse than the Holocaust, obviously.
Oh my god.
Obviously.
Sarcasm. It's so sarcastic.
All right. Obviously. But yeah, no. Fun times. Yeah. Oh, another interesting thing that I've seen is and I saw this out in the wild, is people white supremacists using Morse code. And this is a better topic. We're educating people about white supremacists.
Yeah.
This is important information.
There's also that
I
shit
mean-
where you see just a bunch of parentheses.
Yeah.
That means Jewish people.
Yeah.
What?
Like, they have a
Or
bunch of, yeah, there's if somebody in a tweet uses 3 pairs of parentheses together and it in the sentence it's a proper noun, they're talking about Jews.
yeah. Yeah. So
That's stupid.
Sneaky crap.
it is stupid, but it's one of those if you know type deals. Don't
Yeah,
you
it's
might just think
dogma.
it's weird. Same thing goes for somebody using code in a message. Give me a sec.
Bye, Graham. Bye, Graham.
So if somebody uses Morse code in a message, you're using it to hide its searchability. It is it's how they're trying to keep it from being found out if they want to talk about topics or people that are that would be frowned upon. I know.
And why though? People aren't being banned for being anti-Semitic, so why hide
They
it?
aren't anymore.
Yeah, but also if you're trying to vet a community for any reason, keeping an eye out for something like that is a good idea. Also keeping an eye out for anybody who says stuff in brackets or they and lots of brackets.
Did you have a lot of anti-Semitic people in the campfire thing? Is this?
No, not in Campfire, but we've had to vet other communities, and this is the way that they subvert our ability to search and find that information. So if you ever notice this in a community that you're in, you probably don't want to be there, because there's a certain those people are trying to hurt. Like they're racists. Like frankly, they're like white supremacist racist. Yeah. Like you don't want to be there.
They're
Ideally,
Nazis, effectively.
they're Nazis. They're Nazis.
Yeah, pretty much. If you ever see that, they're Nazis.
Yeah, they're neo-Nazis.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he was using a lot of brackets, you know.
If we found out that Mason was using a lot of brackets, I would not be friends with Mason. I would not talk to Mason.
I wouldn't want Mason in the campaign. No.
Yeah, no. If I found out Mason was like a raging anti-Semite, not a fucking chance.
I'm gonna be honest. I do sadly agree. You know, like I mean, being an anti-Semitic is kind of a red flag in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, why am I getting kicked for this? Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of the opposite of an out-of-pocket thing to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I know. I was
like,
being ironic about
Anti-Semitism
it.
is a red flag, and you kick him from the channel.
Yeah. But now the stream
Yeah.
knows that you hate people who hate anti-Semitic people. What is this?
Yep.
Riley's just anti-Semitism. No, it was
Like he doesn't even hate Jews. He just hates people who aren't anti-Semites.
yeah.
Mm.
God. But yeah, no, but yeah. It's good to keep an eye out for this kind of stuff, especially if you're it's important to also like remember that this stuff is constantly evolving. So, stuff like the Morse code is stuff that is not necessarily being used right now. It's something that I noticed about a year ago, maybe a little bit more, as a technique that they were using to subvert the searchability of this kind of stuff, because people have been catching on to like the brackets thing. And I want to like do a little bit more research on this kind of stuff, but I also don't think that it would be a smart idea for me to like go out into the wild and actually conduct the research.
Go out in the wild and Google anti-Semitic people.
Well, no. So here's the thing. When I say conduct research, I mean like I'm actually like going out into the field and conducting research. I mean, pardon? Well, yeah, you're right.
Damn,
That's
are we
actually-
saying that
exactly.
brown people aren't qualified? What is this?
Well, damn, Riley, damn.
Damn,
I see
Riley.
how it is.
First the anti-Semitism, now this, Riley. Goddamn.
God damn,
I'm putting
Riley.
you on Twitter, motherfucker.
God damn, Riley.
Goddamn.
I'm gonna
Riley.
start a like Instagram thread about this.
Sort of thread.
What's the like the Moose app that they made? What
The
fuck is
Moose
that
app?
called? Y'all know about that? There was like a Twitter replacement. It's I don't know. I don't remember what it's called, but there's like a Twitter replacement, and the mascot is like a moose.
Mastodon.
Mastodon. Close enough.
Mastodon, what's that?
Well,
I love their music.
I don't know. It started with M, so. I didn't
yeah.
do
Okay.
that.
So, like, okay, Mastodon is it's hit or miss. It depends on the community that you're in, the server that you're on, the quality of Mastodon. So it's a peer-to-peer
not
Twitter
Twitter.
replacement. Yeah, it's a peer-to-peer Twitter replacement. No, it's a Twitter replacement. It's Twitter, but so when I say peer-to-peer, no, it doesn't.
Well, everything is trying to act like TikTok now.
Yeah.
Discord
Here,
shorts.
so yeah. So, Jesus. Discord buys Vine. Discord buys Vine.
That
You know
would be
what's
epic.
dumb? Twitter owns Vine.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, that's who they're sold to, and then got immediately
Oh
shut
god,
down.
Elon owns Vine.
No.
That's what that means.
Yeah,
Well, no
No.
wonder they shut
That
it down
means-
before he could ruin it.
Twitter's
Yeah,
going
now I'm glad
bankrupt.
we're not gonna see what an Elon Musk Vine would look like.
Dude, I would do it just so I could like hate on him.
It's
You know,
just
I
TikTok.
honestly
Even more
should make-
racist than the original Vine.
That's
He
just
should make
TikTok.
vines just so I can put like the cricket sound effect on them.
Jesus.
So I can put the like,
Alright,
oh
well-
brother, this guy stinks.
Oh,
Yeah.
get a load of this guy.
God. Okay, but to answer the question of what Mastodon is, Mastodon basically it works the same way that torrenting works, in that when you have a Mastodon server, it connects to other Mastodon servers and shares information, downloads information from them to keep it up and running without having any one central authority be the arbiter of what is and is not acceptable on Mastodon, period. So it's not an NFT scam. As a concept, it's actually
Web3 Twitter.
it's Web3 Twitter, yeah. Well, actually, no. It's kind of more Web
Well,
1
actually, yeah. Now that I
Twitter.
realize that Elon Musk already owns Twitter, so I think Twitter is Web3 Twitter.
But like the thing about it is that the server that you're on determines the quality of the of your Mastodon experience. So depends on who the moderators are on that server. There are some really fucking awesome, really nice far left hacker servers that I was a part of briefly in my foray into Mastodon. Hackerman. But like it depends on who the arbiters are, because they blacklist. You have the ability to blacklist servers, so you don't get tweets from them effectively. And which I don't. Yeah, whatever the fuck Mastodon calls it. You don't get posts from those servers. You only get posts from people you follow. And if they are on like the ban list, you can't get any tweets from them, but you can move your ID from one server to another server, and you'll have a continuity of information. But if you want to access those places, and so it is interesting because it can be a really powerful tool to communicate and subvert other regulatory control, but it's also kind of it's a breeding ground for echo chambers, but also you run into the trouble of it could also be a place where a lot of far right shit can fester because it can't effectively be moderated unless you're the moderator of the server, in which case the best thing you can do is put them on a do not interact list and put them on your server's ban list, but you can't delete anybody. You can't you can't do anything. You can't what is it called? Do anything to stop the spread of that shit, which is why I'm sort of not a fan of Mastodon. but I also understand why Mastodon exists and the benefits of having something like Mastodon out there. Mostly because it's just like difficulty in moderation. But that's anything that's peer-to-peer, really. It's kind of unavoidable. God. But yeah. It's not really. It's,
No, because it's not anonymous.
It's not anonymous. Well, it is anonymous insofar as you can be anonymous on the internet. But it's because it's peer-to-peer, you know the person's IP, or at least a version of their IP. So it's not anonymous to the same extent. You can still use a VPN to subvert that, but there's a certain degree of a lack of anonymity on it, because if you're the server owner, you have access to all of that information because you have to, so that the functionality of the peer-to-peer will work. So there is a certain ability for you to track and identify individuals or problematic IP addresses or problematic services that are being used by the various groups or individuals that are out there.
Nah. Because I haven't been using it because it wouldn't let me make an artificer, so like the character didn't even exist. Yeah, so no, I'm not using it. But yeah, I usually don't use it. Oh my god, wow. Which picture? Is it the one of me eating a sandwich?
No.
I don't even know if I remember this picture. Spot, send me that
I'll
picture.
send you a screenshot. Here you go. It's in campaign chat.
Oh. I love how visible the Green Day is.
Yeah, no, I was looking through the screenshots of my computer and I saw that image and I was like, why do I have this?
Nice.
I mean, I have some better ones.
Like the one of me dabbing.
Yeah, I do have that one. Let me see.
Oh no, have I been muted this whole time?
You do?
I think I might have been muted on Be Right Back. I don't know about the alchemy side.
Doesn't know.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Delete that.
Here you go. Kevin.
I'm gonna check something really quick.
I do
That
love
one.
that picture.
It is pretty cool.
Well,
Oh no.
Still a picture of you
Davis
guys.
said that there were just.
Is that a photo of V holding an airsoft gun?
So my
it's
mic
real.
has been. You guys have been able to be heard this time, but I forgot to unmute myself from the last time that I was here. So the first half of the stream, I'm silent.
Rip.
But yeah, Goran, that's a BB gun, not an airsoft gun. Get your facts straight.
Same difference, honestly.
All right, now I'm gonna ask you, Tobias, stop posting those in
Okay.
alchemy at least.
I only did it because you can't see it. You're bad.
Fair. God damn it. It's a good thing that most of this is just you guys too. Like, yeah, there's a bit of like back and forth. Oh my god. All that exposition is gone.
That's big pain.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Shit. shit. There are just like moments where it's completely silent too, because I just couldn't handle the music was too distracting.
Yeah.
That's fucking pain.
Yeah. That's just how it be. God.
Well, I'm gonna get a drink.
Over it.
Holy shit.
What?
You know exactly what.
What are you talking about?
Spot, immediately after you post something, I say holy shit, and then you're confused why.
Like, you said it before I posted it, so I was kind of confused.
Nah.
You said it like a frame before I posted it.
I said it as soon as I saw it.
Well, how do you feel about it?
It's pretty fucking epic.
Yeah, that's my own drawing. I don't know where I grew up, you know. It might not be my drawing. That could be nice.
Looks like you drew it on like an Etch-a-Sketch.
Never.
I think it's from our It Takes Two playthrough.
Oh yeah, it's probably that. It does kind of look like it.
All right, well, I'm back. We ready to
What
get
a-
back into
that's-
this?
I might have fucked up the backpack though, you know.
What?
Fuck up a backpack.
On the Among Us character, look, his backpack is like looks like a DM.
You drew a... Never mind, I'm not even really surprised. Oh, is that on an etch... Or what do you call... Is it Etch-a-Sketch or some shit like that?
That's what I
Yeah.
said. Apparently not though.
Oh, no, it's one of
No,
those, like,
it-
magnet drawing pens.
No, it's like Etch-a-Sketch, like in a game. Me too were playing, so we tried and we drew Among Us.
Dorks. Okay. What is this? Okay. Okay.
What is that screenshot?
It started getting arrested in Shima.
I saw my character though. The bald
Yeah,
guy with glasses.
well,
That's me.
you were there.
Also, I didn't even realize how much my character looked like Heisenberg.
Well, yeah, people were commenting about it.
Alright, you guys ready?
It's
Oops.
funny.
You guys ready to get back into this?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
It's already a little rough, but we'll do this. Okay. Let me go over here. We'll go to alchemy. There we go. Okay. And now that everybody can hear me, we'll continue from where we left off. Was there anything else you wanted to say to your sister, Caroline?
Well, I have a dragon for her.
You have a what?
I have a dragon for her.
Oh, I'm not following. I'm sorry.
Are you
I
good?
I have a stone dragon
Okay, like figurine. Okay.
was made in Aurora.
I
for
remember
her.
now. Yeah, okay. Sorry, for some reason my brain wasn't processing it as like words that made sense.
Yeah. I don't have a full dragon.
I knew that.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
can't
part of
believe
like
you have a full dragon. That's crazy.
Yeah, I have a dragon in my bag of holding. He's still alive though.
Hmm.
I mean, this. No, never mind.
Well, now I want to know what you were gonna say. God damn it.
Nope.
Nope. I think I know what you're gonna say too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm about 90% sure it was gonna be a dick joke.
You know what's funny, Caroline?
No,
I almost said it too. No, it's not related to any of your characters. So, excuse me. There was a joke that could be made, and we're just not gonna make it. So,
Boring.
oh, back into mindset. Okay. So, like I said, Nephius' shop should be well enough. Oh my god, that music. Can I get it any quieter? Okay, that might be a little better. Okay, a little bit ambience. There we go. Nephius' shop should be ripe and ready for you, at least. Like I said, the worst that'd probably be is spiders, but the door itself is unlocked and you're free to freeload in there as long as you need.
Thank you.
Since the war started, there's not been, well, any, new business, if you would. Less and less people are having confidence and they're waiting for the war to finally subside. Battle lines to be drawn and either overtaken or them to overtake them. The lines to overtake them. You know what I meant.
Mhm.
It's tedious, but we're making do. And this city is relatively unaffected aside from the less income than we're used to.
That's fair.
Nevertheless, I do have some other business to attend to, so unless there's anything else, I kind of have to kick you out.
Well, I have this, trinket for you.
And she takes the stone dragon and kind of like inspects it and looks it over. Oh. I'm out of the country. Well, out of the continent.
Yes.
I like it a lot. Does it resemble anything? Like, it's a dragon, but does it have significance?
Well, we did kind of kill a dragon.
You killed a dragon?
Yes.
Was it the
ancient? Sorry.
No, what it's already what you've said is not what I thought.
Well,
Yeah,
it was like
White dragon. It was white, right?
Yes,
yeah, it
Yeah.
was an adult white dragon or an ancient.
No
white
guy.
it was ancient. No, it was
Um,
adult. It was adult. Sorry.
dragon. Okay.
Was it adult? Or
And
infant?
doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Yeah.
It's dead now.
And like that dragon was actually like the reason that the Arctic wastes were as Arctic as they were.
Huh.
Cause it's
Yeah.
still like Arctic, and like cold half the year or something. But like
Also,
the dragon was
Caroline,
making it
you,
even worse.
Carolyn, you also killed a Haldor there.
I also killed a Haldor.
The
That's,
Haldor. What's a Haldor? Oh, the
The
Sin.
The Sin.
Oh, took me a second, but
Yeah. We killed him actually in the dragon's like den or
Yeah.
whatever.
you
Fucking
see,
cool.
like there's a sense of like relief on her face, but it's not really relief. It's more like
Fair.
it's more like it's relief, not at the topic, but it's something adjacent. Like like she sees hope finally, and then she begins to say, "It's reassuring to know that we can still put a dent in the Empire. They've done nothing but conquer as of late, and well, yes, we finally were taking back, Briar. I think it was Briar.
Yeah.
The Alliance still managed to lose land to the Empire back in the Pressmore Freelands. They got pushed back to the river and have been able to hold them from there. Honestly, wasn't... Thanks to Sandra, she was able to give us some sort of proof that the Empire was amassing some kind of untold army and was rallying up to, well, they were readying up for war. And because the documentation was deemed authentic, the alliance was formed. And on behalf of Blue on Black, after, of course, I had the consent from them, I signed that petition alongside as the representative for them. And that's why the patch, actually.
Mhm.
So when it comes to government and politics, I now not only represent Dormadir, but also you all have representation.
Good luck.
To you as well. Some days I think that my job is hard, but then you come back home from all the shit you do, and... well, it's inspirational.
You still have to deal with a lot of shitty people. At least we get to take our anger out on people.
Very true.
I'd also argue your job is much harder. We're warriors. Our job is to fight. We're good at it, but at the end of the day, we don't change anything. It's the work that you guys are doing here that really makes a difference to the lives of the people in the long term. Yeah, we can liberate, but...
Goran, do me a favor, just make me a general persuasion check.
Sure.
Burp, burp.
10.
Oh, 10. Okay. So there's a bit of like understanding and a bit of conflict within her from the words you're saying. Like part of her wants to believe that your perspective is more true than hers, but another part is fighting her on that aspect, and she's still a little unconvinced. Like, she still believes you might have a harder side of this, but she understands that there are multiple perspectives, multiple ways to look at this, and it's a little inspiring for her to kind of maybe take a different approach. But she thanks you for coming around and gives you, Caroline, one more big hug. And after that, that person from earlier comes by and... Miss, I have... The first half was done. You told me to come to you afterwards. She looks to you all. Take care. Right on time. So, this is where... And she goes through and begins to kind of... back to her duties, as it were. What are you all doing now?
Going to Netflix? Well, we should go to Shay first and tell him that, like...
We've got permission to use Netflix's old place to rest for the night.
Yeah.
Okay. He after you have that secured, go to him for that, kind of at the stables, and you're at the stables, like, within the city walls, and he looks to you all after that was said. Right, it's an interesting situation, but I can understand the circumstance. Well, at least the horses get to rest a little longer. Not opposed to the idea. Shouldn't delay our schedule much longer.
Oh, would we be able to drop my, like, control map into maps?
Sure. I got you. You showing that to Netflix as well?
Yeah.
Honestly, because this is a modification of a map, Campaign Notes is a good place for it, but yeah, I'll also put it in...
I think maps is, like, the way to go, just because it'll get lost in notes. Even though I've pinned it, it'll get lost. Or forgotten.
Oh, that's annoying. Hang on. You had something you wanted to ask Netflix? Or not Netflix,
Shay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna run this map by Shay and just be like, okay, is there any other information that, would be valuable to include on this map? It's a bit rough, but...
It's rough, but still arguably comprehensive. This is as far as I know from a less than intuitive position. That's as accurate as I described it. I mean, you know how to listen. The only other things I could imagine is maybe making the outside islands also territory of the Eastern Empire.
Yeah, I can work on that later though.
It's functional and it will do.
Alright.
Okay. Which, by the way, upload. Does that work? Doesn't work. Damn.
Nope, nope. Go to your eyes. Nope, 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 nope.
What are you
nope,
doing?
nope, nope.
Something go to your eyes? What?
Oh, sorry.
So confused. Oh, okay. Talking to the dog.
But yeah. Is there anything else we want to do while we're here?
It's up to you guys.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I mean, Jen did tell me to go by the house.
Okay, we can stop by.
We can go sightseeing. I can go show you guys around my, my old home. For those of you who have not been here, accompanied by me before.
Alright, is that where you're heading into the Noble District then?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So making your way down the street, as you get past...
this is the James estate. This is my old house.
Yes,
that's
on the...
insert noble family.
On the right-hand side, you pass the Jacobs estate to those of you who recognize it, which is still relatively rustic and yet pristine as always.
Yeah.
You do also see where once stood the Scavlan estate is now a habited home of a new noble that has taken residence here in the city.
But who?
You don't recognize it. The heritage of the family itself is this would be human. Now, don't you go thinking racist thoughts now, okay?
Well, no, I'm hoping they're not racist. To
I know.
get the space some good vibes for once after hundreds and hundreds of years of bad.
Right. Were you wanting to do anything specific?
I mean, she said it was looking nice. I was just, looking at the house.
It does look particularly nice.
That it does.
That's the window to my old room, and I used to, climb out and then go, have fun down in the city.
Hilariously, your father never learned it was the same window you escaped from all those years ago.
Yeah.
Top floor, and you still managed to do it.
Yep.
It's in a better state than mine is.
Those of you from
What?
Like your house is in a better state than mine is.
What's up with your house?
And not important.
What happened?
There was a fire. Like I said, it's not important.
Hopefully it's getting repaired, or it wasn't totaled. Also, how is there a fire at... Okay, well, I know how there was a fire at your house, but also...
No, it wasn't actually our fault. Anywho, we should go.
Okay, fair.
Is there a name on the house anywhere?
The Jacobs Estates.
Yes, the
Yes,
Jacobs
there is a
estate.
name. Do you want me to come up with one?
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
God damn
please
it.
do.
Yeah.
You gave us information. I'm gonna go knock on the Jacobs Estate house door.
Oh yeah, that's fair. We should probably tell his dad.
Yeah, I'm going in. I'm gonna try to like.
Okay. This would be the Woodwell house.
Woodwell?
Yeah, with 2 O's and 2 D's.
Nice.
Thank you to Fantasy Name Generator.
How many L's?
1 L or 2 L's?
We have
Yeah.
to kill.
1 L.
Okay.
Nice. So.
You head over to the Jacobs estate.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yeah, it's the gate that you go right past, and you go in to knock on the door. As you're like knocking on the door, you do hear a conversation on the other side, and actually quite immediately you see the door itself opening. Standing before you, clad in armor with a kind of a blue and black aesthetic to it, though mostly like skirt and gown. Long kind of almost like a auburn kind of, not auburn, it's more like a lighter brown colored hair, and an eye patch across her left eye. You see Maciula Jacobs, the oldest sister that you guys rescued from the vault at the present time. As she opens the door, it takes her a second to recognize you, but as she does, oh, well, hello there.
Lauren's smiling.
Father, we have guests. And she opens the door for you. As she does, you hear her like weapons kind of clang around as well. She's fucking ready for war. And you see the very imposing figure of Alaric Jacobs. Or Alaric Jacob.
Yeah.
Where is Jacobs? I don't remember. It's been a minute.
Jacobs. Jacobs.
I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. We found out.
I love how I was trying to describe him, and then you're like, I'm gonna cut straight to the chase, and I was like, all right, do it, and you were like, well, now I don't want to.
Well, I was like, do I want to be like, sorry about not exchanging pleasantries? That I felt like that was a little bit more important.
So okay,
we found Elda.
Well, Elda found us.
Well, it's a little bit. That's details. That's not important. We found Elda. They're making their way
Slow
back
down.
to.
Thank you.
You found my son.
Yes.
Where? Is he alive?
They were.
Yes.
He's alive.
Thank the gods.
Does Elda go by he/him pronouns?
He does.
Yeah. Okay. I was just okay. He's currently making his way through the Astral Sea and will be returning to
The keep.
Yeah,
The
the
blue and
keep.
black keep.
At which point you
soon.
see him kind of get a little confused, and he turns to his daughter. Translation. He's on his way. He'll be delayed. Well, I
Yeah.
gathered that much. The point is, why is he out there?
We ended up having to go to the Astral Sea
Magic
to
bullshit.
Yeah, magic bullshit.
He's been
had to go to
surrounding
the
himself
Astral
with
Sea.
magic bullshit his whole life. That's not the point. The point
Yeah,
is what
it's
makes...
different magic bullshit.
So, long story short, we had to go to the Astral Sea to recover one of our friends. We made some friends while we were there. A small contingent of soldiers will be joining us. Elda is going to be escorting them back. The method by which we got to the Astral Sea meant we couldn't take that same route back with those soldiers. So Elda's guiding them back to Blue and Black. It might be a few weeks before they return. We estimate... What was the estimate again, Caroline? By Elda.
I don't know if I... Well, I'll see if I wrote it down. I don't think
Yeah.
I did though.
It was like
Yeah,
3
no,
weeks,
because I
wasn't it?
only I
Yeah.
only wrote down our side of the
3
story.
weeks to a month.
3 weeks to a month is the estimate that we were given.
At which point you see Maciula takes after you at least.
He's safe though.
But he does not necessarily want his presence announced.
Yeah.
But we figured you guys should probably know.
I'd figured his disappearance involved something of some kind of power. I had feared that he had passed on, but you had reassured me in a way that it's not a death of passing, just an exile was the word.
Yes.
Regardless, I have resented you all for it. And yet you have proven yourselves still faithful and loyal to my son, not only in the continuation of his project, Blue on Black, but also by finding my lost daughter as well. I can't thank you enough. If you ever need anything, just let us know. Scavlan or not, we're on your side.
Thank
I
you.
give him a nod.
Yeah.
You can see when he was talking about his daughter, and he's trying to hold back tears, and he's pretty fucking strong at it, but it's definitely an emotional topic for him.
But he a dad.
He a dad. For those of you who don't know, the Jacobs family consists of 4 daughters. Naming their names are or their portraits are all portrayed along the wall as well. Though on the right wall you see a portrait of each of them. The most recent one to be updated was Maciula, who looks about as old, if not a little younger, than her her next oldest sister, strangely. Though from what you know about the Vault of the Prison of Time and given her disappearance, it's possible she may actually be younger now. At least younger in age. You also see that out of all of the human portraits, the far right one alone is a Tabaxi male, the familiar face of Elda Soraya, though it looks nothing like him anymore, as he has definitely matured since his more childish aspect as portrayed in the portrait.
What are the other names of his sisters again?
The names of his sisters, I do have this, and I know exactly where it is because I wrote it all in a notepad. I just gotta find it because I have so many notes on here. This
You have notes? What?
I have like an entire list of notes that are all like different files. But it's a little like different because some of them. Oh, there we go. Okay. They finally added folders so I can organize my shit, and I forgot that I organized it. Okay, cool. There we go. The last one, of course. So, of all of his sisters, Maciula is the firstborn daughter, followed by, and it's been a minute, but they all have really comprehensive or complex names.
I know.
Bethelkyrie is the second oldest. Clemisseri, thank you, is the thirdborn, and the fourthborn daughter is Derelea. Each of them are human and do resemble a followed portrait of their mother, Julia Jacobs. It was actually Julia. I have to have the pronunciation on the side. Julia Jacobs, and the father of Aloic Jacobs. Though Elda Soraya itself is the only tabaxi amongst all the portraits, it is understood that he is the adopted son, as no male heir was produced.
What was the second one again? Bethla.
Bethla Kyrie. So BETH
Uh-huh.
LAKAYRI.
Okay.
It takes a minute for me to read it and then say it. Like you get it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Clemissary is. Do you need me to spell that one too or no? I'll spell them for you actually, because they're all spelled not like how they're
Just
sounded.
write them in the notes or something.
That's fair. Let me
It
just
shouldn't be like this.
do this, right? I'll just copy all of this. Copy.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I'll just throw it in Discord on my phone because that's a lot faster than fucking anything else. I'll throw it in the notes and paste and oops and done. There we go. Done. Boom.
Thank you.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
Is there anything we can do for you while you're here?
I believe we don't need your help at the moment.
We appreciate you taking the time to inform us of the update.
Of course.
At which point, Maciula. What? Oh. At which point, Maciula, looking to you all. Well, I was going to make it my next mission to find my brother as he once set out to do for me. But it seems that's not necessary. Regardless, I'll be joining the war efforts, and alongside it, one of the frontline warriors in blue on black. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to accompany you on your journey back.
Of course.
She takes a graceful bow. Thank you. Father, I'll be fine. And he sighs. I just worry. I know you're capable, and I know that you'll be surrounded by those who... I'm always going to worry. It's part of my job as a father. But
I actually kind of don't want her to accompany us because I don't like NPCs in the party.
you already have thousands.
Yeah,
She
they're
won't be
like,
joining you in
not-
any parts of like aspect. It's joining blue on black.
She's
Yeah.
just like going down to the
Yeah.
Yeah,
keep with us. And
she's just joining the
You
convoy.
You still have
It's fine.
Oxide, Whitlock, and all of them too.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Talia and Berlin and
Girthal.
wait, did Gerthal? Yeah, Gerthal.
He did come with you, and that's
He
gonna
did
come up.
come with
That's gonna
me.
come up later.
Yeah, if there's we wouldn't want to impose, but if there's space here for our contingent to crash, that'd be fantastic. If not, we've got other accommodations available.
As a matter of fact, just a week ago, our once dining hall had been replaced with a pseudo barracks for when soldiers from afar or nearby need a place to stay. The same one that Elder Soraya used while I was away. You have a place to stay as long as you need it, whenever you need it.
Thank you.
In any case, I have 3 other daughters who I need to find their whereabouts and inform them of this news. I'll be taking my leave. And take care of yourself, Amy. I will. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
He turns and leaves, and Miss Eula looks to you all. I'll be ready to go whenever you are. I have all of my things packed already. It was a point of contingency before you arrived. I also already okayed the journey with Andesite Shay. He's still traveling with you, yes?
Yes. Shay
Perfect.
will be. Shay is at the stables.
Then I'll make my way there.
Awesome. Do we have anything else to do here? At the estate or in Stolshi?
I don't think so. Not unless anybody wants to, or has it like, it's up to you guys if you have anything else, but if not, then I think we're good to move on.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a good storm out tonight.
Yeah.
The sky be rumbling.
God's hungry.
It's hungry for hands.
Old ass
That's
reference,
old,
Jesus.
yeah. Fuck me. So throughout the rest of your journey through Briar, are you guys wanting to make any other detours or trips? Either to Kultar or Bestable?
I'm good.
Okay. Somebody type something, so I have to go down there and see it.
It's not
oh,
important.
got it. Okay, I understand. It was the reference. Got it.
It was a reference.
So, that being the case, then, as you guys continue your journey with your new companion and the rest of your entire entourage in tow, some of you do have to, like, walk alongside, but not... Some of you have fairly decent moving speeds and can keep up with the horses without delaying the travel. But amongst you, you do have Gearthal. And as you begin to make your way towards the city, or towards the country of Scrutalum, you see him, like, beginning to get more and more nervous. I'll be fine.
Exiled from here.
I'll be fine.
Who is exiled from here out of character?
Gearthal. Gearthal is one of the younger princes of the King of Scrutalum. He was in exile.
Why were you in exile again?
I followed the advice of somebody I shouldn't have, and betrayed the trust of my father. Long story short, it's irrelevant. I don't have any ties to the Empire. I don't have any ties to my own family. I'm just... If I'm here as a member of Blue on Black, nothing else. Just trying to convince myself of that.
You're just the guy.
Have been for the last 5 years. Never mind. Then he kind of like crawls back into the darker corner and tries to just relax, and it's not working, but he's trying.
I'll make him
I'm gonna play a
roast.
game with him. Just cards or something, keep him distracted.
If
he
you're
wants
doing cards or something, yeah. Go ahead and make me... Do you have proficiency with playing cards?
I think I do.
Does Gearthal?
You can teach him something.
Yeah, playing cards that I do.
Alright, go ahead and make me a wisdom check with proficiency.
Sure. It's just a wisdom save. Just gonna roll a wisdom save. Rolled a 23.
Nice.
I'm not trying to play well. I'm just trying to play.
Yeah, okay. You said 23. Ooh, you rolled 21.
Yeah.
He's keeping up with you, but you're still a little more on top. It's not too terribly bad, though. You've managed to, as you're playing cards, you've managed to take his mind off the situation.
Yeah. Hopefully put a bit of a smile on his face.
At which point, Andesite, to the rest of you all, given the current predicament and the detour that is necessary, knowing who you are, as he looks over towards Girthal, we'll have to make sure that we don't stop in any of the cities. It's best if your face just isn't seen. And you see him. What it's worth, it won't be. And he shifts his face into that of a elf. And turns it away. Right. Still, it's best that we just stay out of the cities. Which means that it'll be a long travel, but relatively straight shot. Any objections?
None.
I'm good.
How many people can torch house?
You
10
9.
people. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, whenever you're traveling with your group, it's like you have you 9 in a tent minus Starry. Starry is making the tiny hut for all the NPCs, and you guys always have it in a way where like one's connected to the other, so you can just kind of go in between and always be protected.
Yeah.
Only Starry can't go in the tent.
Oh.
Or maybe it was Illiken. Maybe Illiken's the one that puts it up. One way or another. It does protect you all. And you do have a larger group here, so like it's possible to have it set up in the same way, though it's not as efficient or effective. Like you have to have there's always gonna be somebody outside of the dome. So, as the journey itself continues, you begin to pass yourselves from the boundary of Dormidir to Scrutalum and begin to head farther and farther south. Passing the cities of Dathasia and Drebia, Vizar barely even being able to see it, before you eventually come to the capital, Eucarius. Oh, sorry, Eucarius. Eucarius. I can say this. I named it too.
You're the one who made it.
Yeah.
Shut.
Yeah, why did you add an extra R?
I don't remember. I don't care.
Damn.
Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Where I?
It's the test to get in the city. If you can
Query?
pronounce it on the first try, you get to come in.
Queer
Nobody would ever make it in.
Where I for the
Nuh-uh.
straight guy?
The
I
abandoned
would.
city of Eucarius.
Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Yeah,
Aquarius.
Eucarius. Sure. You
Aquarius.
back on track after that tangent. You guys managed to steering away from each of the major cities, passing by patrolling soldiers that are wandering the roads and in like smaller squads or platoons, depending on how like where you are. The closer to the main city, the larger the groups get. But you manage to, with your sheer number of them and the protection of blue on black, manage to make your way out of the once area of Scrutalum, where now the Pressmore Freelands themselves have been conquered, dissolved, depends on your perspective. It is all a part of Scrutalum. as well as the residents of Blue on Black, though they themselves are a separate sovereign space, if that makes sense. And when you finally crest over the hill that the now largely traveled pathway leads towards, as it rears over and you all begin to see what was once just a load of construction is now an exteriorly built keep that looks pretty much finished, with the wall itself nearing completion. A area for you all to call home, with grounds that are protected by the wall that has, again, almost finished being built, a little bit higher than you had probably previously expected, though not higher than the tallest points of the Blue on Black keep. You guys effectively have your own little like settlement here, and as you crest over the hill, you see there are Arya, you'd probably be the one to notice this if you're outside. You would notice movement in the tree line as some of the familiar faces have hidden there and are like watching your travel come in, and they join your group, some familiar faces, as you all make your way in. They had been tracking your location and were like making sure you weren't ambushed in this area. You are relatively close to the front lines, but you get the sense that with the increased presence of danger, there's probably going to be an increased presence of guards as well. Though they are your guards. Blue on Black, welcome home.
Yay.
Not you.
Nice.
You still dead.
Fuck. Not a old dead and shit.
All right, guys. Are
As
you
the
ready?
as the cart makes its way into the like entryway of the what you now see is a gate. As you all come in, the gate itself are these large sets of doors that they do swing open, but you can see like those who have like the ability to move them. One of the hired guards is literally like pushing it back and forth, like seeing how easy it is to move this large heavy door. It is in fact enchanted, making it much easier to maneuver and put into place should shit come down. You also see that in place of tents, there are a couple of smaller buildings, things that are being put together, such as like a blacksmith for those who are going to be working on the metalsmithing, the metallurgy side of things. You see, Oxide looks at it and just like eyes wide, like, oh, this shit's gonna be good. You see there is a training grounds being built where there are bales of hay and makeshift targets for some of the newer like training, like some of the soldiers that have come in from other from the other countries actually, that would have been helped. Some of their training is actually being done here in the grounds, and part of that came with the understanding that Blue on Black is part of the frontline defense for what was once known as the Pressmore Freelance. Additionally,
Cool.
yeah. Essentially, you've become like a joint military base for multiple countries. In addition to that, you also see one building that is being built that, while it does have a roof yet, some of the walls are not completely finished, but the inside is completely furbished. And leaning across one of the walls outside, one of the more sturdier sides, is a purple-skinned tiefling with golden eyes, beautiful teeth, the curled horns, Nephilius. Just come visit my
I'm
shop.
probably gonna get chewed out by
I'll be
him.
waiting. As he's, eagerly awaiting you to come in and spend money. As per
Nice.
usual. The cart eventually does make it stop in one of the larger areas just in front of the keep doors itself, which itself has a set of larger doors that are open towards the outside, and another set of doors to make kind of a what do you call that? What do you Norwegians call that?
What?
Yeah.
We just asked what.
Oh, it's like an antechamber, if you would. Like
No idea.
doors.
A vestibule.
What do you call that? God, I forget off the top of my head.
A vestibule.
Like,
is it a door? Is there 2 doors?
There's 2 sets of doors.
Okay, it's a vestibule.
Sure.
In English.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Like door, hallway, doors, vestibule.
Yeah, it's a vestibule then. A vestibule where the inside doors are actually shut at the moment. But as the carriage begins to rotate and turn and you all begin to disembark, familiar faces from all around, including the little kobold gremlin guide that you guys picked up, who's just been like randomly picking shit off the street and like stuffing it into his pouch. Tools have gone missing because of him, but I mean, what are you gonna do? You do see out of one of the still remaining tents that is kind of being used as like a strategy room for the construction of this building. You outwalks the familiar high elven woman, Naivara, who, as you all kind of disembark from your journey, stretch from the long travel, and make yourselves attentive. Welcome home, everyone. I'm afraid there's a lot to discuss.
I'm gonna give Navarre a quick salute.
Well, not
I'll
that
do the
kind of
same. Just
military.
like
Yeah. You're the
Like,
new guy. Like,
oh,
oh
shit."
shit, we do that here.
It's like it's a quick informal salute.
Yeah, it's that scene in Endgame where the Hulk, where like Rhodes convinced the Hulk to salute.
Does she seem more or less stressed since when we left her?
Oddly, always. I mean, as usual with her, hard to tell.
Okay.
She's very charismatic.
I know.
Nice.
It's hard to
But
tell.
I'm very insightful.
It is. She.
Well,
I mean, sure.
she's
Go
always
ahead.
stressed.
This will be her passive deception. Go ahead and make me an insight check.
Can I also make an insight check?
She's the one that asked. Fuck.
31.
Oh.
She's a little stressed, actually. Yeah. No. She has. So she has a passive deception of 25.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you see pretty much right through her that everything is kind of stressing her out, but she's getting to a point where she's getting a handle on things. Like, she's got it set in a way that she's kind of following in Eldest Araya's footsteps in his vision and tried to put everything in place as it was supposed to be. It is always as always stressful, but she's handling it really well. And she's fitting right into the role as Eldest Araya predicted she would. You do see that as your arrival does bring a huge wave of relief as you've now finally come home and can help.
Meanwhile, Arya is in the back of the party and like kind of shivering if you notice her.
Okay.
What is it?
I'm trying to
Are you okay?
remember if Valeth has ever like actually been to the blue on black base camp before.
She
I
has.
think
No.
you have.
Yeah, briefly.
Yeah.
You've never been here. You've never familiarized yourself with it, but there was once no wall. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you were brought to the burial site of Kadrith.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And you are familiar with where that is if you wanted to go find it.
Right.
Speaking of, I gotta go pay my respects to Teague. I'll be right back.
We have another funeral to hold.
No hellos?
So, no, well, no. This is like me
You've
talking
done a
to the
great job.
party.
Thank
You've done
you.
a great
I'm fine. Who did we
We've
lose?
got I forget her name. Out of character, I
Child.
forget her name. Child. And
Oh.
well, I hold some diamonds up. We'll find out if spot.
Do you have both of their bodies, or...
We have both their bodies, yes.
Right. Well, then let's prepare a site.
I'm sorry. I just
It's
can't wait for
fine.
spotting.
Nephlius! He's not... Right here, darling. Right. Get some of the spare diamonds out. You're not even going to say please, or, you know, pay for them? And she glares at him.
I have
Be right
diamonds.
back.
Don't worry.
Oh, wonderful. I don't have to spend a dime. And she just kind of glares back at him some more.
He's a businessman.
We have a... Well... We'll do this out here. Should be fine enough. And you watch as some of them, like, you see two of the newer soldiers bring out, like, gurneys for you to set the bodies on. And one of them, not one of the gurneys, one of the guys that comes out, one of the soldiers from Scrutalum is, like, really confused because, like, he doesn't get the idea of, like, bringing, like, a gurney out for a deceased, like, body that's not... He's not really there for magic, you know? Like, he doesn't... No magic, even, like, competency, nothing. Kind of the Rock, but, like, he believes it exists, he just doesn't get it. And, who are you performing the ritual on first?
Give me 1 second.
And who is the one that's performing this ritual?
Spot is the higher priority.
I have it prepared.
I thought we weren't gonna do it on child.
Actually, we could. We have the body. We will need diamonds in that case. For child.
At which point, Nephlius, you tease. And sighs and goes into his workshop.
It's all part of the fun.
Which point, when he comes back, and my boy, where is he?
Jack has decided to remain in the Arctic Wastes.
You see a wave of, like, disappointment and kind of sorrow across his face.
I look at Nivara because I think Nivara would notice that's missing. He's okay.
That's good to know. Has he left us then?
He's taking care of his family.
Yeah. He is. We've left the door open
priority.
for his return, but
I understand.
he is retired.
Well, let's hope we can turn three casualties into one. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Which point?
Out of character, 3 casualties?
3 losses.
3 losses, essentially, from your journey, because Jack's not coming home. She's just like, it's a casualty, okay. So.
Nice.
What was that?
That was a voice crack.
That was a wow. This is really like second puberty, okay?
It really is.
That one surprised me. Okay. So who is performing the ritual of Revivify on whom?
We need to uncurse me first.
I have that's Illigan can take care of that later. Or now, whatever.
Well, we need to do it before we try to revivify Spot.
Why?
Because I'm cursed by the necklace that's containing Spot's souls.
Right. Okay.
Goran's like, oh,
take care.
right. The whole reason we went there.
Yeah. Why did you put it on?
Because I'm smart.
Put it on instead of destroying
because
it.
My intuition.
I have
You have to put it on so that way it could follow us and back to our realm.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because otherwise it would have poofed.
It
would have gotten back home and would have had to go all the way back to retrieve it.
Well,
Yeah.
it would have stayed in limbo, and then it would have been hell trying to find it again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Illigan, do you have remove curse? You should, right? You've had time to prepare it.
I'm pretty sure I already had it prepared. I just need to double check.
Awesome. We did have a long rest, multiple long rests. So if you wanted to,
And you would have known this was coming up as well.
Yeah.
There we
In
go.
which case,
Also, I've...
It needs nothing. I'm gonna do it immediately. And boom. Now the curse doesn't affect you anymore.
Well, hang on. What level's the spell?
3rd.
Okay.
Why?
So first things first, roll a d20.
Oh, right, yeah. Got
oh yeah,
that.
the wild magic lance.
Every time you cast a spell.
3.
Okay, you're fine. And secondly, make me a spellcasting ability check.
How do I do that? What?
It's you'll make an ability check using a spellcasting ability modifier.
It's like a
It's a
spellcraft attack.
d20 plus.
It's a spellcraft attack. There you go. So it's what your spellcasting modifier is wisdom. So it's a wisdom check using that's spellcasting. You'll add proficiency because it involves your spellcasting. So d20 plus wisdom plus proficiency.
So that would be a +9.
I don't know your modifiers, but sure, probably. I just
If your wisdom is 4 and your proficiency is
26
5.
is a success. You watch as the arcane energy that is binding itself to Caroline has been dispelled. And the necklace literally like breaks off the back end and you can no longer wear the necklace.
I'm gonna catch it though.
Yeah, you absolutely catch it. It just kind of like snaps surprisingly and then just drops into your hands.
I'm gonna stare in at Baldwin again.
My bad. It's actually +4. I was looking at the wrong modifier, but still, it's a 21.
What? Ew.
Your wisdom plus proficiency?
Yeah.
What's your proficiency modifier?
+5.
Mine's a +4.
Yours a +4. What's your wisdom modifier?
Proficiency is +5.
Yeah.
Yeah, level 15 is +5.
Still, it's above a 20.
Okay.
So
That's still...
Either way,
what's
it's
your
the roll
wisdom
is correct.
modifier?
I need to know the answer though.
Illican,
if
what is
it's
your wisdom
+5,
modifier?
then that would be 22.
Your wisdom modifier is a +4, yes?
Yes.
And then your proficiency is +5, so +9. What did you roll
Oh,
on the
then-
die?
Yeah,
Yeah.
26.
You
My
did it
God.
correctly.
So
26.
it's
You
26.
did it
Okay.
correctly.
You had it right, and then you confused yourself.
For me right now, I'm sorry.
There you go. You got it right. Okay. Yes, it works, because 25 is what you needed.
Oh my God, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
It's
do it
okay.
now.
We accept
okay.
stupid here.
We're good.
So, the necklace does successfully come off.
I'm gonna stare in at Baldwin.
Yeah, sure. You
So-
take a look, and you do see Beldwin inside.
Baldwin.
What do we do
You
now?
see the body inside as well, and the unmistakable, the unknown energy that is the third soul.
Do we break it to release the souls?
Mm.
Sorry, how does your soul cage thing work again? Like, is this like kind of the same thing?
Star's Arcana isn't great. That's not a great.
My
Yeah,
Arcana's
the
pretty
soul
nice. Can I
cage.
check?
You may make an
Wow.
Arcana check. You'll be the other check.
Who?
You, Nolan, or Zalin.
Yay.
We could use Flash Genius on this one.
I got you.
Go for it. Okay, it's pretty good. That is a 21.
You'll want to give it to him.
Plus
I have
5,
proficiency
20.
in Arcana. Can I give advantage?
Well, she asked Starry to do it, and then Nolan decided that he was, or Zalin was going to decide that he was going to be the other one to
Because
make it.
it's one of my highest skills.
May I also try and make an Arcana check?
Those are the 2 checks, unfortunately. But
Alright.
you may add the flash of genius. I will allow that. Yes.
So that's a
I got a
26.
21.
26
Yeah.
total.
Total 26. Okay, yeah. That's way better than Starry's. And you're able to let her know that the implement itself is it's similar to that of like something that would hold a soul, such as a soul cage. Though it's meant to be more indefinite. It might be harder to break, or it might be easier to break. You don't really know. But what you do know is that breaking this will free the souls and allow him to be revivified. The only issue is the 3 separate souls. It's kind of an unknown, if you will.
Gotcha. So whoever's casting Revivify, try and aim for a spot. I'm gonna break it with my +2 longsword.
While it's in her hand?
Oh no, you're gonna toss it up and I'm gonna bat swing it.
I'm going to prepare. I have a 6th level spell slot available to me. I'm just gonna cast a 6th level Revivify. I don't.
Well, wait
When it's
a
ready.
hot sec.
I gotta break it first, then you can Revivify.
Make me an attack
Fucking
roll.
wait. Oh my god.
Oh, well, hang on. Wait, sorry. We're waiting.
Like, 'cause the thing is, we have no fucking guarantee that if we cast Revivify, we're even going to get Spot's soul. We could
The
get
Spot's-
some other random motherfucker that we don't want.
That's
the
not
spot
how
That's why you
bodies
gotta aim
still
for
have
spot.
like the soul thingy, the thingy.
What?
You know the
Soul King?
thingy.
Are you talking
No.
about the little gem that you put in him back when in level 1,
No,
level 2?
not that thing.
What does it do?
It was like the thingy that he got when he learned how to communicate with his other soul.
Oh, the docent?
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
thing.
he has that. It's still on there.
Okay.
I'm just giving it to people.
Yeah, and so
see-
so
figure
the
something
issue
out.
the issue with the Revivify with the 3 souls is that it's 3 souls. The Dawson is capable of holding 2, Spot is capable of holding 1. That's 3 souls, 3 slots. It's just a matter of who takes control.
Yeah. It is a gamble, but I don't think we have much
Yeah,
of a choice here.
For the sake of
We don't really
Revivify,
have any other way of bringing someone back to life.
and I'll say this as well, for the sake of Revivify, because you both, all 3 of you who have used it before and know how to use it, you know that you aren't going to get some random soul out of it. You'll have this. You'll have Spot and his 2 other fragments.
Yes. Okay.
Sweet.
Um,
Bat swing. Let's go. Invent baseball.
You do also know that you have to convince the soul to come back as well, as per the
Yeah.
casting of it, which requires somebody to be pretty persuasive.
I
Other
Is it
higher level
Casper's
spells.
Persuasion is quite literally +13 for me before Flash of Genius.
do you have the ability to cast?
Yes, I can cast
Revivify.
Revivify.
Yeah, prepare.
All right, so you're reviving him.
Yes.
All right.
The other thing I'll
I want to
mention.
sit by
Oh.
his side,
Okay, easy enough to
by
do.
the side of Spot, because I think
Plus, I
that'll
still have
be-
Spot's body. I'm the one that has it.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going. Can I help with the casting at all, or is it?
It won't be the helping with the casting of it. And because the focus of the spell is from the arcane wielder, it has to focus through them, so they're the only one that can make this check. There are other spells that of higher level that focus on reviving somebody from the dead that would allow multiple people to participate, but this is not one of those spells.
What spells would those be?
This would be I don't know all the revival spells off the top of my head.
Is it reincarnate?
Well, reincarnate's one of the ones that's kind of like it's one of the ones that's guaranteed with asterisks. Like it's guaranteed, but there's also a shit ton of like shit. You know, it's a straight D20
Yeah.
roll, 5 or lower fails for that. But
Oh yes, but actually no.
it's just there's always consequences. There's no like, yeah. So there is Raise Dead, Reincarnate are 5th level spells, Resurrection, which is a 7th level spell, and True Resurrection, which is a 9th level spell. and they would allow you to have a greater chance of success, essentially, rather than just leaving it up to a single die roll.
Fair.
Yeah, but we don't have that.
Yeah, Raise Dead would be the other one. So, I need, by the way, what is everybody's passive perception?
Passive
16.
perception.
You said what?
12.
12k. What did you say, Valeth?
16.
16.
17.
17. Goran?
In my what?
Passive perception.
Passive perception
Aaron,
would
you too.
be 18.
Okay. Illiken?
And Ari's
19.
is 27.
19. What'd you
Mine's
say?
14.
14. Okay. Aaron, you were the only one that notices Arya leave the site.
Oh.
I mean, Arya's passive perception is pretty high. So
Oh, Arya notices! Arya's the one leaving.
yeah, no shit. That's the joke I'm making.
Okay,
Come
gotcha.
on.
My bad. But yeah, no, you're so
I
Arya. You can
probably won't comment
describe.
about it, but still.
Essentially, you watch as Arya just kind of like moves off into a separate like tender building just to get away from everyone. In this instance, with the body of Spot on the ground, the necklace in Caroline's hands, the sword in Zalin's hands, fucking ready to swing.
Not often I get to hit
How
stuff.
do you want me to throw it? Do you want me to throw it like forwards or upwards? Or...
Like, just toss it up and like take a back step.
Okay. I got you.
Christ.
I love how Spot's probably just in
I'm
there
gonna be
like,
ready
I would
to
have this
crush
no
it
other
under my
way.
feet. I would crush it under my feet if Sound misses.
Okay.
Good luck.
Make it so, Caroline, you toss it and back up.
Yeah.
Zalin, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Gotcha. That is a 14.
A 14. Okay. So I was using 10 plus 5 because it's a moving target and it's small. So you do miss. As you kind of
Quick draw and fucking shoot it.
swish past, Goran, you go to step on it and then Valeth make an attack.
Not sharpshooter.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 19 before my bonuses.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll
What's my
damage.
bonus? I don't know. My bonus is a plus 12, so it's a 31 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, roll damage.
That's a 9.
That was a
plus
19. So
7
that
is fucking math. 16.
16 points of damage. Yeah, that'll do.
you.
So right before
It's also.
What?
Sorry, isn't it also a 19? So you crit, because
I don't.
what?
oh, you don't crit
Why
on
would I
19.
crit?
I thought you critted on 19.
Since fucking when?
No, Jack crits
Don't-
on a 19 or 20 when he's hexed somebody.
Ah,
He's the only one,
I
so that's
sure
no.
fucking wish I crit on 19s, but
Right.
no.
So, with that, you know, being a smartass you are, Zalin, whoops, I miss. Goran, mine, and then you shoot it before Goran gets a chance. So it's fire, and then after it ricochets and shatters the pendant itself, Goran steps on it and shatters it some more. It's like one of you got it open, and then Goran just steps on everybody's souls.
I sit there with my sword still in my hand. I'm honestly surprised any of you thought I would hit that.
all right.
I had absolutely no confidence in your ability to hit that, which is why I was prepared.
Thank you.
I'm
Put sword
surprised you
away.
trusted me, but thank you for trusting me. All right. In this instance, with the souls released, you do see there's an energy that kind of dissipates around the foot of Goran as the souls kind of vanish.
Also, hang on a minute. Isn't Peterson here?
He is.
Then we can get another flash of genius when I go to revive. Peterson's an artificer, right?
Yeah.
Yes. For the sake, well, yeah. All right, I'll allow it.
I'm
Nice.
trying to spare no
Peterson.
expense, you know? I want
That's
Spot back.
fair.
That's 2 flashes of genius, and
And my plus 18 plus whatever I roll.
I will warn
basically
you.
can't fail.
I will warn you before. Well, it can. Natural one will always fail. I will warn you
Yeah.
now. Doesn't matter how good you are. Natural one will always fail with this.
There's no way to get advantage.
But that is
I mean,
plus
Spot
10.
does have a DM inspiration if that's needed.
Oh wait, who can
Spot
cast
is very
guidance?
willing. Wait, can I?
I
No.
also have access to a spell that would help.
No, I
think
can't.
Illic
Never
can
mind.
cast guidance.
Just
I
throw
think
everything
Aaron
at this.
We fucking want him back.
Fair enough.
Find
Okay.
a bard. We need inspiration.
Get Conrad. Does inspiration count for this?
I'm gonna say for the sake of this, like with or without it, it's whether or not you roll in that one at this point. I think.
Aaron,
Like-
Aaron will cast guidance.
5%
Get an even higher
chance of
number.
Success.
Well,
Just roll it. Just roll it.
oh,
All right.
So-
I believe.
first off,
In hand.
as the enhance ability
Fly his
will
blow on?
not work. This is involving death. This is the convincing of I gotta disable your video. There we go. This is convincing the dead to return. This is something that's a little more external and beyond the veil of normal capabilities. So, as the body of Spot lies and the ritual of Vivify begins,
Let me go ahead and mark down my spell slot.
the components provided by either... You have two sources. You've got one from Netflix and one from Goran, I think.
Yep.
But for the source that is from one of those two, you watch as the diamonds begin to crackle and shatter into dust and begin to cover the body in its entirety. And what do you say?
Hey, bro. We're gonna need you back. I hope you've had a nice rest. But, yeah, it's time to wake up. Blue and Black is calling.
Go ahead and make me a
Get a
persuasion
soldier.
check.
That's a 12.
Get the
Plus
fuck up,
13
samurai.
Is 25, plus Flash of Genius is 30. What other bonuses am I being given?
That's it.
A second flash of
A
genius.
second Flash of Genius.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, we got Peter's.
Yeah.
35.
So 35.
And anybody cast Guidance? I thought I heard someone talking about.
Like I was.
No, I was asking if someone could.
No. No, I don't think anybody can.
Roxas said no.
I think Arya can, but Arya's not there.
What about Illican?
We
Dang
also
it,
have
Arya.
Where is
Illican
Illican?
has guidance.
Oh, Illican does.
Illican has Guidance.
I am guy.
Illican, did you
Illican.
cast guidance on us? On
On me?
V, yeah.
Add a
I think a
D4.
35 is gonna do it anyway, but sure.
I got
No,
it
we-
absolutely 100.
40.
Might as well get a 36.
Yeah. Isn't guidance a +5?
That's a 1d4.
1d4. Okay.
Yeah, way worse than
Can I
plus
roll
five.
the 1d4, assuming Illican
Sure, go for it.
casts it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
It's like,
cantrip.
no.
There's no downside to not doing or to doing it.
Yeah, exactly. What are we gonna lose? A spell slot?
Plus
Just like
1.
to Sleep?
36.
The downside is me being ruined.
okay. So,
Guidance is a cantrip.
as the spell finishes and the diamond dust begins to settle itself, this is not an organic body, so there's no like breath of air, but I do need to know from Tobias,
Me?
as the three souls are being called back into place, back to the body that was they were all once ripped away from, either through sheer dumb luck or sheer dumbassery.
Stupidity.
You find yourself being pulled back into your body, and I will ask you, do you want someone to be in control, or are you wanting to leave it up to chance? Is Spot taking control? Is Beldwin taking control? Is Body taking control? Okay. So, as the souls find their places once they are where they once were, and the body becomes a little more restless, the gears begin to turn, and the body begins to whir and make noise, and the once dull gems of eyes that belong to Spot now begin to glow with a vibrant pink light. Spot,
Yeah.
Just
that's what I
straight
thought
up
you'd
and
say.
screeches.
Fucking, this is
Welcome
Spot
back, yo.
right now.
Fuck yeah.
I cast heal on Spot.
Yeah, easy enough. You are.
Doesn't that not work on-
fix his body?
You are. Yeah, all
Heal
parts are
heal
together.
fixes his body.
He's
Like, I
got
know-
1 HP, so he'll make sense.
Yeah, that's fun. I know I've been conscious, but have I like actually seen outside of the amulet? Have I know what's been going on?
You have not, but we'll get to
Yeah.
that later.
Oh,
I can cast
Um,
mending and healing because I know that cures.
It does
or that
it
not
actually
fixes-
anymore.
doesn't.
Oh, what?
Looks
It
so
doesn't
me.
anymore.
Well, no.
I gave you the choice, and you were like, "Yeah, it's a good
Fine.
idea," and then you did it, and you were like, "I regret my decision."
Yeah, yeah. It sucks, but you know, I wasn't allowed to reverse it, so.
Welcome back, buddy.
I'm alive.
Hilariously,
Being dead.
as you've woken up, it's a very similar situation where you have Caroline right above you. You have somebody
Getting
else
delivered.
beside you, which would be Valeth instead of Starry, or instead of
Flicker.
Flicker this time, and
And the rock.
instead of the Rock. He's not
Hold
there
up.
either, but Caroline is the one constant.
Caroline's probably holding your head. I could be on your and cast heal.
Yeah, well, he already screamed, and that's where the heal came in. That was a horrible screech too. Like, you gotta, fix your ears after that shit.
Yeah. I'm in incredible pain.
Well, you're alive. That's what counts. Welcome back to the land of the living, motherfucker.
Thank you. Thank you. Great.
No problem.
Welcome back out of the amulet.
Don't fucking die again,
I will.
or I will kill
Not.
you.
Oh well, you make a convincing argument there. I know.
Yeah.
I might have to stop that whole death thing.
Yeah, I'm a very good argumenter.
Deathaholic.
Spot, you go to like stand up, and you try to move, and it's just your arm and your legs in the wrong place, and something's not right.
Something's not right.
Mm-hmm.
I fixed your body as best I could. Did I do something wrong?
I would love to tell you what you've been doing wrong, but I honestly don't know.
His thumb's in his
At which
spleen.
point, Peterson, looking at the situation, fuck. Nah, it's fine. It's just he's a construct, and he's trying to put everything back in place, and I can fix him. It'll probably just take a little while. Besides, he can use some training. He's been gone for a decent amount of time. He needs to catch up to the rest of y'all. And he kind of like hits you in the head a little bit.
Ah.
Don't worry, I'll fix you right up. As he pats you on the back and feels like it's on your chest.
This is a sticky situation.
Regardless, actually, yeah, Illikin and oh fuck, Jackson out here. Hey, Trix, come here. Lift him up. We'll take him into my workshop. We'll fix him up. Say goodbye.
Before anything, I will try my best attempt to try, like,
Gritty.
yeah.
So,
Well, no, I'm gonna hug Caroline, and then I'm gonna kick Starry in the shin, as I do.
so, I'll give you. You do manage to, with one of your arms, like, kind of contorted the wrong way, do manage to, like, somewhat hug Caroline. And then as you're, like, trying to move and try to kick Starry, you accidentally, like, hit Caroline in the arm, too.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Shit's just not really working there. And Starry's used to this bullshit, so he's just backing up.
Okay, not to cut celebration short, but we do also have one person
Alright.
to try to bring back.
Where's Mason?
You mean
Oh,
Jack?
Mason?
Oh fuck, where's Jack? That's my bad.
You fucking
Where's Jack?
idiot.
No, I love that. That's in character. Where's Mason? Who's Mason? Jack.
Oh, my bad.
Where did that come from? Where did Mason come from? Who the fuck is Mason?
Anyways, Jack. Well, first things first. You're at the Blue and Black Keep.
Well, yeah.
Second, Jack has
Jack's with
gone
his
into
family.
retirement.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's
Stayed in the
taking
Arctic
care of his
Wastes. So
family.
why?
Because he's lame.
Them.
Because he's taking care of his family.
Because he's lame.
I think Vela thinks Jack is lame.
It was a lame decision. I think it would have been very epic if he stayed with us.
Yeah. What?
Don't
That sucks, I
shake your head
guess.
at me, Riley.
So, there is still one more body to bring back.
Valeth, do you mind?
Sure, whatever.
Valeth. Valeth, were you present when she died?
I think so. I don't know.
Were you on the team with Whitlock, or were you on?
Doesn't even really know who Child is, to be honest.
Which is why it won't work.
What?
Has to be somebody you at least relatively know, or at least was there when you passed.
It says you touch a creature that has died within the last minute.
I know what the spell says. I have different revival rules.
Oh, come on. Well, I mean, Valeth doesn't even really give a shit anyway, because she doesn't know who Child is, so...
Well, I mean,
I'm
if
pretty
there's
sure-
a need of a charismatic persuader.
Child.
Wait, what are your exact
You
rules
can't
for
cast
revival then?
revival though.
Illiken
Oh, sure.
can. Illiken was there. She used Revivify on Whitlock at the time, and then used Grim Repose to save Child.
The body.
Yeah.
From,
So
like,
Illiken,
rotting
you
and
can.
Bring them to a zombie and crap like that. Yay.
All right. So Illiken, as you begin the ritual for the second time, and the diamond dust begins to scatter and appears almost like a constellation of the void that you are well familiar with at this point. As it all begins to kind of evaporate around her. What do you say to persuade the soul back to the body?
Come back to us, our friend. We miss you. We need you. You weren't supposed to die. So please just come back.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
$16.
16. Valeth, are you giving Flash of Genius?
Nah.
Okay.
No? Okay.
You should give Flash your genius.
Peterson does have it, so
Okay.
Peterson will.
Peterson will? Okay.
Yeah, Peterson will. That
What does
makes
that add to it?
+5, which makes it only 21. So, as the spell finishes and the dust begins to kind of twinkle away into the starlight that is the void, you watch as there's a moment that passes before, and she like startles herself awake almost, and her eyes are still kind of like adjusting. She takes the coins off her eyes.
I cast a 5th level cure wounds.
Why is it so warm? Why? Where are we?
We're back at the base.
In the land of the living?
Welcome back to the land of living. The local time is
Little past
Who are you?
mid-afternoon.
Looking to Zalin.
hello.
How long have I been gone? Where? At the keep. What happened?
A lot.
You were in that fight for the king.
You had so much to drink. Holy shit, dude.
Oh,
You like really
All
need
right.
to take it easy with the booze, man.
yeah, it feels like it.
I just like I punch Valeth in the shoulder. You were in that fight for the king. You went down.
I was
chasing off some people.
Yeah, hunting the administrators. What were they?
Yeah, some of the ministers, essentially. The
Right.
chiefs.
Did we win?
And we won. We killed the
Heck
king.
yeah, we won. Otherwise, we'd all be dead or in jail.
At which
The Arctic
point...
wastes have been liberated. The walls are no longer there.
Well, that's the relief. And she like reaches into her like she has like a small vest, like crop vest, that she wears, and she reaches into it and pulls out a sheet of paper. This was the entire reason I was there, by the way. Whenever we get to bring Elder Soraya back, just... And he hands it back to... She goes to hands it to, like, Naivara while she's still on the ground, and Naivara takes it. Where is he?
We have Elda back.
Where is he?
He's currently in the Astral Sea, making his way back. Spacey stuff. It's a long story.
The not here, not there place.
You have a lot to catch me up on.
We really do.
Like a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Half a book, a lot.
You've been gone for, can I say, about a month and a half? How long was the Arctic Wastes campaign in time? 3 months?
In time, somewhere closer to about 6 months.
6 months. You've been gone for about, like, a month and a half, 2 months. A lot's happened. A lot of good. Some not so good. It's a long story. But we have time.
That's... time. Right.
I'm gonna cast another,
She stops you. I'll be fine. I just need a minute to... think.
I'm gonna help her up if she wants.
Yeah.
At which point, Naivara finishes looking at the page that was handed to her. Thank you. She turns. So what'd I do? Sorry I died. I'm glad you're back. And they turn and go their separate ways. Naivara looking to you all. You'll give me some time. I need to review this with some other notes of mine. And she turns and leaves into the tent.
But I want to know what's it about.
You can go follow her. You can ask. And those of you who want to explore the Keep of Blue on Black are more than free to. Next time we meet.
Let's go.
So Spot, you have some time to play as Aaron, while Spot is being fixed.
Okay.
And then you can take Spot back. How's that sound?
I get shit. I'll get it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Since you said that you'd
Welcome
still like to
back.
play as Aaron some more.
I played for like 2 sessions, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why.
This is the third.
Yeah, that's why I gave you the option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the fourth.
Like I gotta kill him off, you know. I just let him become blue. Like it would be boring as hell.
Okay. Well, whatever you say. With everybody else here, we'll go ahead and I'm gonna turn the music back on because that. There we go. And that, and yeah, that was a nice little session. Hopefully we catch everybody. Penis. There you go.
Penis.
No, we hope to see everybody next week. And for the next weeks thereon. We'll see how the fuck this goes. I do apologize for the music being kind of meh in this one, just because. Oh yeah, and the fucking mic. I gotta do better with that.
Yeah.
Write a post-it.
I think
I have.
part
I
of
don't
your
think.
your start of stream checklist should be watching the stream, hearing what's coming through.
That's a great idea. What if you did that for me?
Hear me
I
out on this one.
check
I'm always late to
if
session.
I've heard
You
my
usually
own
start stream
voice.
before.
Hang on, hear me out on
And
this
I was
one.
like, yeah, that's fine.
Penis.
Yeah.
We'll see everybody next time. Have a good night, and thanks for hanging out with us for this long. We hope to see you again next time. Bye.
Bye.
Penis.
See you later.
Cock and balls.
Torture?
All right.